What's up, Dunkers and Dunkettes? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with year 4 of the Madden 22 Dallas Cowgirls. Yes, I said it. The Dallas Cowgirls realistic rebuild. If you tuned in to part 3, another disappointing season. They played like a bunch of fucking cowgirls, second in the division, missing out on the playoffs, second straight year. Let's waste no more time and let's go ahead and meet the girls, man. Let's go ahead and meet the squad for the preseason. As Dak played a little bit better, didn't throw as many picks as he has thrown in the past couple of seasons. Finally got under 10. Zeke, who carried us, we fed him a lot last season. He was like one of the only bright spots along the offense. And then Bullock had a great rookie season for our backup running back, replacing Tony Pollard. And then Dowdle was okay. Didn't have a special teams touchdown like he had the season before. Kirk Moore took over the reins as the starting fullback because they cut our other fullback, Siwo. Madden, thank you very much. Bringing in Chris Wormley for no damn reason. CeeDee Lamb, just like Zeke Elliott, was another bright spot on the offense as he continues to develop as our wide receiver 1. Michael Gallup was okay. Cooper was okay. Tight end Dalton Schultz had his best season by far with us. Tyron Smith was okay. Ridgeway was okay for a rookie starting guard. Same thing with Elijah Weary, our center, going into his second season. And then Zach Martin continues to be one of the best right guards in the league. And then Marcus Harper, who is developing as our franchise right tackle. Tank Lawrence still doing his thing. Oza is in a contract year, needs to step up, or we will have to upgrade the position. Deion Baker going into his second season as the starting defensive tackle. No more Neville Gallimore as he turned us down in free agency. But we did draft this guy, Tyrese Hawthorne. We went heavily on defense in the draft. Felt like defense was the weak spot of the team overall last season. I think we got him like in the 3rd or 4th round. He will get a chance to start. We did bring in Nathan Sheppard to compete. Jabril Cox is developing really slow. He's also in the contract year. Same thing, same boat as Oza. So this is probably his last chance. Leighton Vander Esch has been leading the team in tackles every damn season. Micah Parsons has played great. Trayvon Diggs, who was finally starting to play, get all them picks that he does in real life before he got injured. Calvin Joseph, I'm just done with him. He's in the contract year. We gave him a chance last season. Really didn't do much. He's on the trade block right now. We got trade offers. We're going to go ahead and accept one of those. And we did draft his replacement, Morris Burks, in the 1st round. He will be our cornerback 2 to complement Trayvon Diggs. Baber will take over the reins as cornerback 3. Hopefully he can have that same rookie season where he had 2 picks as our 4th cornerback. And then we triple dipped at cornerback. We were desperate. We took Tavares Duval, and we even got this guy down here, Jason Booth. I even signed Crevon LeBlanc. So, as you can see, just trying to build depth room for that cornerback position. Malik Hooker, who we paid big money. And ever since we gave him that bag, he ain't did shit. So, we drafted this guy, Tashawn Downing, free safety in the 2nd round. And Malik Hooker is also on the trade block. Now, I know I've been a little harsh. It's not all about interceptions. All right, it's not all about interceptions. I understand that. You don't have to get a lot of picks to be playing great. So he did have 72 tackles last season, which is okay. But I like my free safeties and safeties to get picks. So we might not trade him. We might keep him, but we're going to work into Sean down in some way, somehow. And then Nick Nash, who played great last season, who I thought should have went up depth trade, they still got him on that Brown depth trade. You know how Madden likes to do. Cliff Williamson was great. And Brian Anger is back, and I know he's pretty angry just like me because we're playing like a bunch of girls. So that is the squad. That's the Cowgirls going into year 4. Let's go ahead and look at the trade offers right now for Kelvin Joseph. Doing a 2026 draft pick really wouldn't matter because we wouldn't be able to draft it because we would be going into year 5 next season. So we're going to pick up this 3rd round from the Titans, send him to the AFC. We're not going to send him to the 49ers as they won the NFC. They were the best team in the NFC last season and went to the Super Bowl. We don't want to help them get better. Send his ass to the AFC. Goodbye, Kelvin Joseph. And let's go ahead and simulate the preseason as I have no trade offers for Malik Hooker. So we might be holding on to him. And we get blown out 43-9. Embarrassing. I know it's preseason, but damn. Simulate the second game and just get on to the regular season. It is crazy, bro. It is crazy how when the computer is the Cowboys, you always see their ass in the Super Bowl. Like I said before in the last video, they either playing the Chiefs or the Browns or whatever. They either win it. Zeke usually runs for damn near 2K, 2,000 yards. That hasn't happened. Zeke ain't got 2,000 yards. We haven't made the Super Bowl. We haven't even made the playoffs these past 2 seasons. We can't even win the fucking division in the NFC least. It's crazy. But let's go ahead and look at the stats before we cut these 9 players. And I just peeped. So I just got done watching the Hall of Fame. I'm doing the Dallas Cowboys at the same time as WrestleMania is going to be in Dallas. But that's going off topic. As Terrence Peters outplayed A.J. McCarron. We just brought in A.J. McCarron just for competition, so we'll have 2 quarterbacks playing in the preseason and not worrying about playing Dak and getting hurt. Dowdle and Bullock were great, so they're running back 2 and 3. Cooper always plays well in the preseason. Jeremy Ball played like shit, but he is a backup right tackle for a reason. For the sacks, Deion Baker had 2. He was great. Griggs, Ozad, Dante Olsen, Morris Burks, the rookie cornerback, first-round pick. Sam Franklin Jr., who we brought in as a backup safety. Trayvon Diggs. Cliff missing a couple of field goals, but I think they were blocked. Yeah, both field goals were blocked, so that's not on him. No special teams touchdown, so let's go ahead and just trim the fat. Get this 53 women roster set as CeeDee Lamb comes back from injury. First cut will be A.J. McCarron. Just brought him in, just to bench Dak so he doesn't get hurt. We'll keep all of our running backs. We'll keep all our receivers for now. Actually, who the hell is this guy? Earl Fields. Put him on the practice squad just because we don't know who he is. Don't know how he got here. Dunlap, because Griggs played well, Dunlap will go on the practice squad. Goldston. We got Deontay Colvin, who we drafted, so Emmett Peterson will go on the practice squad as well. Keep all our D tackles. I like Fitzsimmons, so Jeffrey Feldman can go. Jose Ingram can go. And Earl Batten. Just a bunch of low overall players. And then we traded Kelvin Joseph already. Got Baber starting. We got Duval, LeBlanc. And then we got Jason Booth, who was our 3rd cornerback who we drafted. So this guy, Eddie Austin, down here, could go on the practice squad. Got a bunch of 50 overall guys on the practice squad. Jose Akins can go. And then if we have to cut one more person, it might have to be Nashawn Wright, who I like still as our backup free safety. But, yeah, so we're going to keep him. I was going to say we might have to cut him if we needed to cut one more person, just because we drafted that free safety in the 2nd round. But let's go ahead and adjust the lineup, go into the depth chart, set it the way we want it. Hopefully Madden does not cut any of my players that I want to keep and they just sign somebody that I don't fucking want. I feel like that could have had a big impact too last season when they cut my fullback. Maybe we would have made it. Maybe we would have made it playoffs if we still had him. Let's see, Rico Dowdle. We'll put Bentley, our 3rd tight end, back there. CD Cooper, that should be straight. Schultz, O lineman should be all fixed up. Tank Lawrence, you got Griggs, Colvin, Golston, Baker. We're starting the rookie defensive tackle just because we don't have nobody else. Maybe we could put Chauncey Golston there. But, I mean, he's 268. So, kind of undersized. Jabril Cox, Simmons, Van Der Esch, Parsons, Diggs, Burks, the rookie, Baber. Got Downing. And I will get Downing some playing time. Maybe he can play a little bit of slot corner. Maybe he can play sub linebacker 3. but we will use our backup free safety. Special teams, I want my boy Daddle. Ever since he had that kickoff return touchdown, he will be back there. And then punt return, I guess we can go Downing, Baber, and Bullock. Kickoff start will be Cliff, big lead, that 97 kick power. Third down running back will be, I'm thinking Bullock. Or do we leave it as Zeke? We'll leave it as Zeke. Do it all. Slot receiver will be CeeDee Lamb, Cooper, Gallup. Left end will be Micah Parsons. I'm thinking maybe we put, we'll do Tank Lawrence over there, Micah Parsons right there. They got Jabril Cox. I mean, do we just leave it like that? I think so. We'll just leave it just the way it is. Actually, Chauncey goes. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Then they have Baker, Osa, Hawthorne. So actually, instead of Griggs right here, we'll put Chauncey. Well, they got Chauncey right there. Okay, so they got Griggs. Who do they have? See, now I'm messing everything up. Parsons, St. Lawrence, you got Golston right there, but Golston right there. I guess that's fine. You got Griggs, Brill Cox. Yeah, that's straight. Whatever. Hawthorne, Osa, Van Der Esch, Jabril Cox, Downing, slot cornerback will do. See, his man is better than Baber. Zone isn't. His press is better. His catching better. His tackle, his power, pursuit. I like that. Let's do Tashawn Downing as our slot cornerback. That way we can get him in. And he'll also play. Actually, he doesn't need to play sub linebacker 3. We can go ahead and make Micah Parsons number 2. Actually, let's put him number 1. And then Van Der Esch, Jabril Cox. That's the team, the Cowgirls, for year 4. Let's get on to the regular season. Week 1 against the Cincinnati Bengals. And the goal, you know what it is. Mike McCarthy, you're on the fucking hot seat. You need to make the playoffs. You need to win the division. You need to win the NFC East, the NFC East. And get us to a Super Bowl, damn it. Get us to a Super Bowl. Like I said, WrestleMania today is in Dallas. Let's have our own little damn WrestleMania moment and win a Super Bowl. So Stephen A can stop clowning y'all on First Take. As I see cornerbacks, quarterbacks, don't really care about the draft class. Let's go ahead, simulate Week 1 against the Bengals on the road. 83 overall, offense, high power. 88 defense, like I said, weak part of this team. I probably should have fired the defensive coordinator. But we're going to rock with the staff that we have. Hopefully we can get some wins. We've missed the postseason because of the final game 2 seasons in a row. As we kick off the season, lose by a field goal, shootout, 38-35. It's okay, first game of the season. Both teams ran the ball well. They actually turned the ball over more than us. As we were up 21-17 at the half, close game. Close game. So we could have won it. They played great. Cooper went crazy. Gallup had 2 touchdowns. Only Tyron Smith on the O-line giving up a sack. Micah, Osa, the rookie Tyrese, Nathan Sheppard. So all of our defensive tackles getting involved. Trayvon Diggs, Van Der Esch. Inside the 20 twice for Anger. So, I mean, close game. Could have went either way. Not really mad about that. Would rather start off 1-0. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat Tampa Bay Bucks at home. Hopefully, I don't think they have Brady anymore. It is a primetime TV game. And we win big, 35-17. So, nice bounce back win. Offense putting up a lot of points, 35 points. In back-to-back weeks, we was up 28-10 at the half. We're running the ball well. Really didn't pass it that great that game. But our defense got some turnovers. We picked off this guy, Corn Roberts. Dak was, played mistake-free football, but Zeke, 4 tutties on the day. Big game for Zeke, feeding him. Dalton Schultz had a touchdown. Tristan Wirfs, we just straight up bullied him. Micah Parsons bullied him. And then Van Der Esch and Tank Lawrence had sacks. Jabril Cox and the rookie first-round pick cornerback Morris Burks gets his first career pick. Anger pinning him inside the 20. And nice bounce-back victory. We finally beat the Bucs. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat the G-Man, 0-2, who's been like last in our division every single year. And let's see where they have us projected. So 16, they have us taking the left outside linebacker. Don't hate the pick. Jabril Cox does not step up this year. I don't like that coverage or whatever. But if Jabril Cox sucks, he's not getting paid, and he will not be our starting left outside linebacker. We will draft his replacement or sign his replacement. But let's go ahead. If we can keep the Giants, see if we can keep the Giants winless and send them to 0-3, and we do. And that is 35 points. Again, for a third straight week, copy and paste from the Monday Night Football game against the Bucs, 35-17, as we are running the ball like crazy. Offensive line must have got better. It wasn't Dak, so I'm guessing it was Zeke again. 4 touchdowns last week, 3 touchdowns this week. Feeding Zeke, Gallup with a touchdown. Micah Parsons and Tank Lawrence getting to the quarterback. Nick Nash getting a pick. Cliff does miss a field goal, but it didn't come back to haunt us. But it looks like the defense is actually getting turnovers. The secondary, we invested heavily in the draft in the secondary, and it looks like it's working out for us. They're getting turnovers. Shout out to the safeties, the cornerbacks, as we are playing the Seahawks, who defense is a 75. So, yes, I expected that. Our offense, high scoring. We might be the highest scoring team in the league right now. 35, even though we lost. 35, 35, and then 42. Defense did give up 30, but we are running the rock. 200 yards rushing. We did turn the ball over twice. Dak throwing 2 picks, but Zeke is on a tear. He might get that 2,000 yards I've been waiting for. He might get it just because I talked it up. He might get it. CD getting a touchdown. Cooper getting a touchdown. Zeke, 4 touchdowns on the day. He's just a touchdown beast this season. Tank Lawrence getting a sack. Morris Burks, 2 picks already better than Kelvin Joseph, making me look like a genius trading Kelvin Joseph to the Titans. As we look at the weekly awards, probably Zeke. Yep. 4 total touchdowns for him. And we have a breakout player scenario. And it is Morris Burks, our first-round rookie cornerback. So I think he's hitting Dev. Might be star. So he might be able to get him up to superstar. So the football team, Commanders, can't remember if they won the division last year. I know they did it the year before when they beat us in Week 18. But they've been like a thorn in our side in this division. They've been the ones competing with us. Let's just go ahead and get the dub against them, and we do 28-20. We need to beat them that second game. We haven't been able to sweep them, but we are on a 4-game winning streak. Our running game got shut down a little bit. Close game. They always play us good. Baker couldn't get no touchdowns. Dak with 2 touchdowns on the day. Bullock had a touchdown. Cooper, he's been playing great this season. CD had a touchdown. Zach Martin showing his age, giving up a couple of sacks to Chase Young and them boys. And Sam Sloman. Even if he made those 2, we probably still would have won the game. Thank you, Sam, for missing those field goals. Appreciate it. And let's see if we got the Dev trade. He didn't. So, not mad about it. He already has 2 picks on the season as a rookie cornerback. And we get Dalton Schultz and Kravon Levant back, as he's going to be playing his former team, the Eagles, even though he's our 5th cornerback on the depth chart. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Eagles. And it looks like they're stepping up in the division. So another division game, back-to-back weeks. See if we can get the dub against them, and we do 23-29. As you see, we're not scoring a lot of points, and the games are getting closer. It went from 42, 35 points to now we're only scoring 28, 23. Close game. As we shut their running game down, we ran the ball. They shut our passing game down. Both teams had a turnover. We were better on third down. I mean, Dak threw a pick. Zeke almost had 100 yards. Our fullback had a touchdown. Dalton Schultz coming back from injury, getting a touchdown. Two young guys on the O-line giving up a couple sacks, but Tank Lawrence and Osa, the DNs getting sacks. Micah Parsons getting a pick. Made a 55-yarder shot at the Cliff Williamson, big leg, 3 for 3 on the day. And we are rolling, man. I think calling them the Cowgirls have pissed them off. But I ain't gonna say too much though, because we were in a position last season where we could have won the division, made the playoffs, and we just went on that terrible losing streak. It was like 8 games in a row or 6 games, something crazy like that. That could still happen. It's still early on, week 7. Let's go ahead and beat the Colts, man. Beat the Colts on the road. Go 6-1. And we do 35-14. So that's looking like how we were playing early on, scoring-wise, the offense. We're running the ball, we're passing the ball. We shut the passing game down. No turnovers. I love that. 28-0 at the half. 3 touchdowns, no picks for Dak. Best game by far for him this season. 2 touchdowns for Zeke. Gallup had a breakout game. Cooper had a touchdown. Dalton Schultz doing great. Micah Parsons, Osa, Tank Lawrence, Burks with a half a sack. Leighton Vander Esch with a pick. And we're hot right now. We're hot. We're heavily relying on the offense. Defense playing a little bit better than they did last season. We have a chance to sweep the Eagles, who are 4-3. And let's check out the mock draft too. See where they have us projected. And they actually have us in the Super Bowl because we're picked 31, projected, losing to the Bengals, who we lost to week 1. So I would love to get a revenge game from week 1 in a Super Bowl matchup and then see if we can beat them this time. As we have a weekly player award, goes to Dak. He deserves it. 3 touchdowns, best games he had all season. And let's check out a breakout player scenario as we get another one, and it is Osa. That would be great for him to get in a contract year where we're looking to maybe upgrade that position. I'll let him be the starter this whole rebuild. But we are at week 8, division game, division implications, playoff implications. Division title on the line. They're close. They're only 2 games behind us. We already beat them once. TV, primetime, Jerry World, AT&T Stadium. Let's beat the Eagles, sweep them, as the Giants are 0-6, football team, or Commanders 2-4, and we sweep the Eagles 31-24, so they're going to have to work a little harder if they want to win the division. As our winning streak continues, we win the game on Monday Night Football by shutting the running game down. They actually played okay when it came to the passing yards, total yards. They were better than us on third down, but we were better than them in the red zone. As their quarterback had 3 touchdowns, he kind of outplayed Dak, but Zeke and Bullock was better than their running backs. CD had a touchdown. Offensive line played great. No sacks given up. Micah Parsons with the sack. Cliff made his field goal. And this is a great way to start the season. Great way, but I'm not gonna, jump to conclusions. We can still melt down as Osa gets a dev trait upgrade to star. I'm happy for him. We believed in him. Let's go ahead and upgrade the team. And let's actually go into Osa and upgrade him. Let's try to make him a scheme fit. Play rate goes up 3 as he has that new shiny silver star dev trait. And we are at week 9. We'll wait for the contract negotiations at week 10 because that is the bye week. And let's see if we can beat the 1-7 Falcons as we're 7-1. So the records are flipped. See if we can beat them. Not really worried about the division right now. We're 3 games up on the Eagles, and we already swept them. We already beat the football team. We already beat the Giants. Giants looking like they're not going to win it at all. If we can sweep the football team like we did the Eagles, we will be in good position to win the division. So let's go ahead and beat the Falcons. and then head on to the bye week. So it was a close game, 27-24, only won by a field goal. But we're hot. We're on a winning streak. Hopefully we don't go into the bye week and come back out and melt down like we did last season, as we got 3 turnovers for the defense. Picked off Minshew Mania twice. Zeke had a touchdown. Dak had a touchdown. CD had a touchdown. Micah Parsons had a sack, and then 2 picks for Morris Burks. That's 4 picks on the season. He's looking more like Trayvon Diggs than Trayvon Diggs is looking like Trayvon Diggs. As we head on to the bye week, let's go ahead and upgrade the team now. Morris Burks, hopefully he's been revealed as most likely star. Let's go ahead and make him a scheme fit. He goes up 2 points, and he's not even a scheme fit yet. Man coverage goes up 4, but yes, he is a star. He's a beast. Already 4 picks on the season, looking like Defensive Rookie of the Year. So it looks like we made the right decision taking him in the draft and trading Kelvin Joseph away. And let's check out the contract. So we got Zach Martin. We want him here for the whole rebuild. I'll give him a 3-year deal. He takes it. Dak, give him a 4-year extension. CD, 5-year extensions. Put this up a little bit. Give him a little bit more bonus. Osa getting that dev trait. He deserves a new 4-year deal. Everybody buying in. Chauncey, note, back up. Rico, maybe. Jabril Cox still has to prove himself. So everybody else is just deaf at that point. So shout out to everybody. Everybody took contracts. We're winning games. We're 8-1. Still can melt down. But let's go ahead and sweep the football team. Now, this is like one of those games where we're coming off the bye week. If we lose this game, I could see us melting down. I could see the football team, or maybe even the Eagles, still coming back trying to win the division. So let's just put a stamp on this right now. Sweep the football team Commanders and make it a little bit easy for us to win the division and make the playoffs. Sweet. Get the brooms. 38-35. We sweep the Eagles. We sweep the football team. We got one more game against the Giants, and we have swept the division. But we're at 9-1. Could be the best record in the NFL. Could be. And Baker did his hardest, man. 381 yards, 5 touchdowns, no picks, and they still lost. Still lost. As Zeke had 132 rushing yards, Bullock had a touchdown, CeeDee Lamb 153, 2 touchdowns. Their receivers went crazy. De'Ami Brown, Eric Ebron, Chris Godwin. Ridgeway gave up set. Micah Parsons has been hot. Nick Nash, Cliff. As we have 2 breakout player scenarios, so let's check those out. Check out the first one. I don't think I ever hit like 2 on the same week. That would be crazy. So CeeDee Lamb trying to get up the X Factor. Don't know if he'll be able to get 200 yards or 4 touchdowns. And then the other one is Nick Nash, who's had 2 opportunities to do this. He failed both of them, but he's playing great. So let's see if, I know CD's probably not going to hit this, but let's see if we can get Nick Nash off that Bourne Brown to that star dev. And that'll be 2 defensive players as we lose. 35-42. It's okay. We probably had to lose at some point. Thursday night football game, as they scored 21 points in the fourth quarter. So that's what did it. Both teams ran the ball well. Both teams played passed it well. We just had that one turnover that probably cost us the game. They weren't even that good on third down. Jameis threw 4 touchdowns, so did we. But we had that one pick that probably cost us. Zeke played great. Najee Harris played great for them. Their receivers and tight ends played great. Our receivers played great. And our tight end played great. So even game. Even game. They just had that one pick from Devin Bush. Probably sealed the deal. And I don't think Nick Nash hit his dev trait. I don't think CD hit his dev trait. So we probably failed both of those. Yep. It's the third time Nick Nash But he's been playing great with that normal dev, so I don't mind him. As long as you producing, it's not all about the dev traits. Like I said before, if you producing and you performing, you're gonna get rewarded in my rebuilds. As Zeke has a Player of the Week award, we finally got stopped. We finally lost, sitting at 9-2. Probably needed a loss there though. Probably need to humble ourselves, not get too carried away. Let's go ahead and beat the Cleveland Browns, and we do 35-28. Which is probably a Super Bowl we should have seen by now. As we turned the ball over twice, and we still won. 4 touchdowns, 2 picks for Dak, who might be quietly having a great season. Bullock had a touchdown. Cooper, 116 yards. And then CeeDee Lamb gets 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. I wish we would have did that last week. As we play Amari Cooper again, he gets a touchdown against us. Michael Gallup gets a touchdown. The other Cooper, the other Cooper went off, showing Amari Cooper who's the best Cooper. Ozil getting the sack. Nick Nash wants to get the fucking pick the next week. Pinning them inside the 20 with Brian Anger. And we are at 10 wins. So if we can win like one more game, I'm pretty sure we'll make the playoffs. And then the next and win the division, because the Eagles are 5-8, football team 4-8, Giants 1-11. Then it'll come down to where do we stand as far as the NFC? Are we the number 1 seed? We are not. We're the number 2 seed. Rams, let's check out their record just to see how far behind we are. Maybe 1 or 2 games. Yep, 1 game. 1 game. Panthers a game behind us. So we just need to keep winning. Just keep getting these W's as we get Darius Griggs back from injury. Let's go ahead and beat the Saints 5-7. We're on the road, though. 35-24. That seems to be our favorite number. 35 points a game. That's our target we want to hit every week as we shut the running game down. Dak, 4 touchdowns on the day. We got Kyle Trask. We stacked him 5 times. Couldn't do nothing with our pass rush. CeeDee Lamb has been on a tear. 2 touchdowns, 100 yards. 2 touchdowns for the real Cooper. 2.5 for Tank Lawrence. Deion Baker's been quiet. He's kind of looking like a bust. Burks, 5 picks on the year. Taking all the picks away from Trayvon Diggs as we get 2 new injuries. Bullock, IR, and now Trayvon Diggs. 5 weeks. So that's the rest of the season. Hopefully he'll be back for the playoffs. As let me check out our cornerback room, because I know that we have our backup free safety is our slot corner. We got Baber, who will be our cornerback 2 now. Burks, our cornerback 1. And then cornerback 3, I think, is LeBlanc, or our other rookie. No, it's Duval, which is our other rookie cornerback we drafted. And then we got LeBlanc and another rookie cornerback we drafted. So we should be good. Burks, Baber, the starters, and then our backup free safety, 2nd-round pick, Tashawn Downing being in the slot corner. So Trayvon Diggs hurts. That hurts. And Dowdle will have to play backup running back now. Let's go ahead, sweep the Giants. They're 1-12, man. Come on. Sweep the division. And we do 31-24. We go 6-0 in our division. We get to 12 wins on the season. And we're looking good. Looks like we are going to make the playoffs. I'm happy, finally. Not playing like some girls, a bunch of girls. Terrence Peters, our backup quarterback, gets a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb is going crazy right now. Doing his thug, man. Doing his thug. Michael Parsons, Leighton Vander Esch, Jabril Cox, Baber. Cox with a pick and a sack and 10 tackles. Skipped over the field goal kicking. Yep, made a 54-yarder for Cliff Williamson. As we are 12-2. We have a weekly award. And that goes to Jabril Cox. I thought he would get that with that 10 tackles, a sack, and a pick. And it's looking like he might get a new contract extension. We'll wait to see to look at his stats at the end of the year. Let's go ahead and beat the 9-5 Ravens. And we lose 28-23. So hopefully the Rams lose. Hopefully we're still on pace with them. Our running game got shut down. We shut their passing game down, though. So both teams were one-dimensional. Dak actually played a little bit better than Lamar, but they shut our running game down. You shut Zeke down, you can probably beat us. Dalton Schultz had a great game. Michael Gallup, 2 touchdowns. Rashad Bateman had a touchdown for them. Have a sack for Jabril Cox. He's starting to come along. Michael Parsons. Cliff Williamson making a 55-yarder, big leg kicker, man, making them long-distance field goals. I love it. As we play the 9-6 Bears, looking to make the playoffs. And now we're starting to melt down. Thankfully, we're already in the playoffs, but we could be costing ourselves the number 1 seed. We lose by 2 points. We ran the ball. It's just the one turnover. The one turnover probably costed us the game. Dak didn't play so great. We got to Justin Fields 5 times. Fullback gets a touchdown. Receivers got nothing. We abused Billy Turner with Michael Parsons and Tank Lawrence. Jabril Cox has been on a tear. Was angry that we lost, pinning them inside the 23 times. But let's check out, before we simulate the season finale, important game, by the way, too. They're 11-5, we're 12-4. Playoff implications, seeding, when it comes to seeding, as the Rams are 13-3. So, yeah, we need the Rams to lose and us to win to try to get that number 1 seed. I don't know what the tiebreaker is. And, if the Panthers beats us, they get the 2nd seed. Looking at NFC, the Bears trying to get in. So, we're in the playoffs. That's good to know. This is a team that we could possibly see in the playoffs. So, need to take this game serious. And let's beat the Carolina Panthers. Go to 13 wins. And we lose 3 games in a row to end the season. 43-31. Had a little meltdown. Lost our last 3 games by 5 points, 2 points, and then we lost by 12 to the Panthers, who is a good team. They're a good team, but they shut our running game down. So our running game is starting not to look good. Zeke probably getting tired, all those carries. Dak threw it a lot. And Dak actually played great. But it was Christian McCaffrey. It was the Christian McCaffrey game. Cooper and Lamb played great. Zeke had a touchdown. Harper just had, a bad day. Burks and Parsons, half a sack. Malik Hooker finally showing up, but I think I'm done with him. He's off the hook. He's not off the hook, actually. He's not off the hook. Might trade him in the offseason. Let's start that rookie that we got as we play the 10-7 Vikings in the wild card round. I'm glad we're back in the playoffs. It's been a long time. And let's take a look at our overall ranks. We were number 2 in points per game. You could have guessed that. We were scoring 35 points as our favorite score. Passing yards was 23. That's kind of surprising. Thought we'd be better than that. Rushing yards, number 4. Defensive passing yards per game was 21. Probably fell when Trevon Diggs got injured. 13 in passing yards per game. Number 9 in defensive rush per game. Looking at the top performers, Patrick Mahomes, some guy named Jesse Ross, and Justin Herbert. Christian McCaffrey, Zeke Elliott at number 2. And then Joe Mixon, Jerry Jeudy, Calvin Ridley. CeeDee Lamb up there in the top 3. Yannick Ngakoue, TJ Watt, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, J.C. Horn, Chidobe Awuzie, Isaiah Simmons, Rashaan Evans, and Devin Bush. Did not mean to click the X Factor database. Wanted to click the stats. We were 4th in offensive yards. As you see, Dak over there with 3rd in passing touchdowns with 40. Zeke 1st in rushing touchdowns. We were 10th. Let's see, 2nd in points scored and 21st in points allowed. as Dak had a great year. Even with the 12 picks, 40 touchdowns, though. 44,149 passing yards. Only 15 sacks allowed. Shout out to the O-line. They had a great year. Zeke had another great year. 1,700, almost 1,800 yards. 21 touchdowns, average 5.4. He did have a fumble. Longest was a 72-yard run. 5 touchdowns for Bullock. Receiving, CD went crazy. 90 catches. 1,359 yards. 15 touchdowns. Cooper outplaying Michael Gallup a second straight year. But, I mean, both played okay. Dalton Schultz was okay. And then Zeke getting some receiving yards. Even though Harper had that bad game where he gave up like 3 sacks, he only gave up 5 all year. So he played great. Zach Martin, I mean, he usually has no sacks allowed, but he's getting up there in age. And everybody else played great. I mean, the offensive line as a whole played great. Van Der Esch always leading the team in tackles. Jabril Cox stepped it up this season. 106 tackles, 3 TFLs, 2.5 sacks, 2 picks. Might have earned himself a new contract. Burks, I wish he would have got 100 tackles, but 4 TFLs, a sack, and 5 picks as a rookie is great. Down in did a lot of tackling as our slot cornerback, backup free safety. Might take over the free safety position next season. Micah Parsons was great. Had a breakout year. Probably his best year with us. Tank Lawrence was great. And then Nick Nash was okay. Malik Hooker had that 1 pick. Trayvon Diggs got hurt. Looking at the forced fumbles, we had 1 for Leighton Van Der Esch. We had a block for Micah Parsons, a safety for Micah Parsons, no touchdowns. Kicking, he made all his extra pointers and only missed 1 field goal. Shout out to Cliff Williamson. And then Anger inside the 2011 times, averaged 53.6. Longest was a 71. And then no special teams touchdown. Yearly awards, MVP goes to Patrick Mahomes. Zeke at number 4. Coach of the year, Joe Judge of the Bengals. They went 15-2. Yeah, I would love to see them in the Super Bowl. Rams 14-3. Panthers, who beat us. Mike McCarthy coming in at number 4. So, yeah, the Panthers, Rams, Bengals, top 3 teams to beat. And we've lost to 2 of the 3. I think we played the Rams, too. I think we beat the Rams, but we lost to the Panthers and the Bengals. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Christian McCaffrey. Zeke at number 2. Dak at number 6. Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. Micah Parsons at number 2. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Charlie Young of the Vikings. Defensive Rookie of the Year, give it to us. Morris Burks, our first-round cornerback. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best QB goes to Dak. Shout out to Dak, man. Running back goes to Christian McCaffrey. Zeke at number 2. Best receiver was Quintez Cephas beating out CeeDee Lamb. O-lineman goes to Zach Martin. Tyron Smith, it's automatic. D-line goes to Aaron Donald. We had Tank Lawrence at number 8. Linebacker goes to Micah Parsons, so some Cowboys getting some recognition. Defensive back goes to J.C. Horn. Morris Burks at number 3 already as a rookie. Best kicker, we were fucking robbed. Aldrick Rosas wins best kicker, but he's not better than Cliff Williamson at number 5. Oh, and I want to check out my boy Kelvin Joseph. We traded him to the Titans. Want to see how he did over there. See how the trade worked out for Tennessee. As they had Nick Mullins and Dorian Potts competing for the starting quarterback job. But Kelvin Joseph had 66 tackles, 1 TFL, a half a sack, a pick. I guess you can say we did a good job. But we have the Minnesota Vikings at home. Looking at the playoff bracket, we have the Panthers, the Rams are number 1. You got the Panthers, you got the Bengals over there on the AFC side. Let's see if we can get a dub in the wild card round. We're at home, and we do. So we get off of that 3-game losing streak. It was a tough game, but we beat the Vikings 31-24 as the Panthers lost to the 49ers. So that's another obstacle out of our way. All we got to really worry about is, we can't underestimate the Bears, but hopefully the 49ers, they were in the Super Bowl last year, so it ain't going to be easy no matter what. No matter what, if we do beat the Bears, we have to play the team that was in the Super Bowl, 49ers, or the number 1 team this season, the Rams. But we can't overlook the Bears just yet. But let's check out the Vikings game as we outrushed them. We had the turnover, but we were better on third down. It was tied going into the fourth quarter. They only could get a field goal, though, and we got a field goal and a touchdown. Their quarterback actually outplayed Dak, but Zeke outrushed him. Calvin Brown, all of our running backs scored. Quintez Cephas proven to the league why he deserved that wide receiver of the year for the NFC over CeeDee Lamb. He actually outplayed CD. So congrats to Quintez Cephas, but you're going home. And we're going to the second round. Tank Lawrence and Michael Parsons getting some sacks. Joe Sheppard gets a pick for them. Best kicker of the year in my book. Cliff Williamson making a 55-yarder in the playoffs. No pressure. As we are moving on to the divisional round against the 11-6 Dallas Cowboys. And look who's back just in time. Trayvon Diggs. So let's go ahead and hop into it. And see if we can beat the Bears. Haven't been to the playoffs in a while. And we're at home in Jerry's World. Dak, one of the best quarterback of the year for the NFC. Trying to get the Cowboys to an NFC Championship game as the Chiefs beat the Ravens. You see that on the bottom. They're going back to the AFC Championship game. But let's see if we can get to the NFC Championship game as we get the ball first. Feeding Zeke early on. Feeding Zeke. We're moving backwards. Don't like that. Harper giving up a penalty. Second and long. CD, you can't be dropping catches. And then Cooper dropping a catch. But Gallup makes up for those two dropping passes. And he gets the long first down. Dak throws it away. We're moving backwards because we got sacked by J.J. Watt. And then we get sacked by that X-Factor Frank Williams, defensive tackle guy that they have. Anger, punts it. They're moving backwards a little bit. They get the first down. Of course they do. They're feeding Allen Robinson. They're moving backwards. They get a penalty for white hair. Uh-oh, third and long. You know what's going to happen. First down, right? Oh, no, they actually move backwards. They get sacked by Deion Baker, who's had a quiet season, as we get the ball back. So the defenses are stepping up. We get the first down with Kendall Cooper. Please don't drop it. Chad Wentz, our backup tight end. We get Zeke, Dalton Schultz. We're in the red zone. Dak running the ball. We got to make this field goal. Long field goal now. 50-yarder for Cliff Williamson, and we are on the board. They're moving backwards. I like to see that. Micah Parsons. We gave up a penalty. Nick Nash. They move backwards, though. Third and long, you know what's going to happen. We get the ball back. So defense is playing great. Roquan Smith gives up a 15-yard penalty. CD catches the ball for 5 yards. We get sacked. And then a penalty for Tyron Smith, and we are forced to punt it. Because they got Devontae Parker on their team. They're moving backwards. I like that they're moving backwards a lot. Defense is playing great. Defense is playing lights out. Our offense just needs to put some points on the board. Dalton Schultz. Now we're getting them big chunks. CeeDee Lamb. And then it seems like every time we get right here past midfield, we start moving backwards. As Khalil Mack gives up a penalty. Can't do that, Khalil. As we get the first down. And we get the touchdown for Zeke. So we're up 10-0. Defense is playing great. But this is the part where computer is going to score and make this a game. As they get the first down on 3rd and 1. Yep, they get in the red zone. Probably going to score here. 3rd and 8. They have to throw it away. They get a field goal. So 2-minute drill. Looks like we're going to turn it over. They're going to get a chance to tie this shit up before the half. And they're actually going to punt it. So let's take this to the half. They get the ball. I want the defense to come out and get us the ball back. I do not want a tie game. Looks like it's going to happen. Oh, they have to kick a field goal. Okay. And they fake the field goal. I love the aggressive play call. They fake the field goal. Will Lutz gets the first down for them. They get the touchdown with Darnell Mooney. That was a great play call. Hey, shout out to them, man. They faked the fucking field goal and got it. 3rd and 20, and we get a big play. Dalton Schultz gets the first down. That might be play of the game. If we can punch it in right here. Big chunky yards for Cooper. Dak running the ball. Give it to me. Gallup, 3-yard touchdown catch. And we're up 17-10. Our offense responds. Hopefully the defense can play like they were playing in the first half. But they might be tired at this point as we force. Are they going to go for it on 4th down? No, they punt it. Felt like they might have went for it on 4th down. You never know what the Bears are going to pull, especially after faking that field goal. And let's get this 3rd down, man. Get this man. You know this is when the computer going to tie it up. You know this is when the CPU going to tie this shit up. Get a stop. Get a stop. They might go for it. They punt it. Thank you for not being aggressive. Now the offense. Got to do something. Big first down for Michael Gallup. Zeke, feed him. I think it's time to feed Zeke. Rico Dowdle. Kevin Brown. Everybody getting involved. You got to make this field goal. Please. Shout out to Cliff Williamson. Big lead. Making the 53-yarder. We go up 10. 5 minutes to go. The clock is on our side. Can the Cowboys get to the NFC Championship game? Big penalty. Deion Baker. What are you doing? Oh, man. They're in the red zone with 2 minutes to go. If they score, which they do, they got 3 timeouts. We just need 1 first down. So 7 yards for Rico Dowdle. 4 yards for Rico Dowdle. That'll do it. Rico Dowdle just ended the game. Actually, they're going to get the ball back. No, they don't. We win the game. Rico Dowdle sealed the deal as the Cowboys are going to the NFC Championship game in year 4. It's Morris Burks. Let's see if we can make him a scheme fit. Nope, still can't, but he's up to a 78 overall. He's a beast, man. He is a beast. Great draft pick. And we'll see who we're taking on in the NFC Championship game. And it is the best team in the league. The Los Angeles Rams. Wouldn't want to have it any other way as the Bengals. So I like the setup. You got the Bengals, who are the best team in the AFC. Rams, best team in the NFC. And then you got the Chiefs, who won the Super Bowl last year and have the MVP in Patrick Mahomes. And then you have us. So I like the last 4 teams remaining. It's going to be tough either way if we can win this shit and win the chip. But let's go ahead and hop into the NFC Championship game and see who they got on their squad. It looks like a good team. So for the Rams, they still have Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, and Cooper Kupp. So it looks like same people. They're 79 overall to our 84. And let's see if we can send the Dallas Cowboys, not the Cowgirls. They are officially the Cowboys again after winning the division.
It's time for the
making the playoffs, winning 2 playoff games as Jordan Love is their quarterback. Can we get to the NFC? No. This is the NFC Championship game. Can we get to the Super Bowl in year 4? As the kickoff starts, they get the ball first. So our defense gets to go out there first. And we're moving them backwards. Osa, the new star, Dev, defensive end, right in, forcing them to punt, and we're moving backwards off rip. They get a sack with Brian Parsons, and we get a big play to Michael Gallup. We get Michael Gallup again, so we're feeding Michael Gallup, feeding Zeke, moving the ball. Michael Gallup seems like he's going to have a big game. And we make the field goal, 55-yarder. Best kicker in the league, I would say. Should have won that award. And they're moving the ball now. They're getting the big plays. Cooper Kupp, our rookie free safety, dropping a pick, but Micah Parsons getting the sack, and Jake Elliott makes the field goal. So tied up, 3-all. As we get a big play to Michael Gallup, he's having a great game. CeeDee Lamb getting involved, feeding Zeke, feed him some more. Rico Dowdle, who ended the game last week. And we get the touchdown with Dalton Schultz. The offense is playing great. If the defense can match the offense's energy, like I said, if the defense can match the offense's energy, Malik Hooker, you might have saved your fucking job. Because our second-round pick free safety dropped the pick. Malik Hooker said, I'm keeping my job. I want to go to a Super Bowl. He picks it off. And if the offense can capitalize and get a touchdown here, and they do. Rico Dowdle, who ended the game last week, and we're up 14. Not going to get too happy, though, as they get the big play to Robert Woods. Can we stop them on third down? We don't. And they're in the red zone, but we're moving them backwards. Force them to a field goal here. No, they get the touchdown on third down. Cooper Kupp, 21 yards. Offense, please respond. They're right back in it. Let's keep them down. Keep them down. Feed Zeke if you got to. Feed Zeke. Oh, Dak is running it. He ran it twice. Get Rico Dowdle involved. Give it back to Zeke now. Give it back to Zeke, damn it. Michael Gallup. And we're down there 50 seconds, 2 timeouts. You're in the red zone. I want points here. I want a touchdown, damn it. And we get the touchdown right before the half with 16 seconds. Rico Dowdle, his second touchdown on the day. So it looks like Bullock being injured. I think it's Bullock that's injured. And we get the ball at the half, too, by the way. So we're up 24-10, and we're coming out at the half with the ball. If we can score here, it might be game over. CeeDee, 4 yards. Zeke, come on, any points here. I'll take a field goal, too. Get the big first down to Michael Gallup. He's having a hell of a game. And they're gonna force a field goal. And this nigga missed it, bro. That's why I wanted a touchdown. I had a feeling he was going to miss it, bro. You making 55 yarders, 56 yarders, and you miss a 45 yarder. They finna score a touchdown and be down by 7, and then they're probably going to stop us. So they have to kick a field goal now. So they make their field goal. We miss ours. So we're still up by 11. Get a big first down to Michael Gallup, man. He's killing them. He is killing them. Let's get back into the red zone. 3rd and 10. We get the first down. CeeDee Lamb in field goal range. Michael Gallup is killing them. Moving backwards, though. Get a big run for Zeke. And we get a touchdown with Michael Gallup, who's been killing them all game. And that might have been the nail in the coffin right there. That might have sent us to the Super Bowl. And they get a quick touchdown. They might have to go for 2. No, they kicked the extra pointer, so they're still down 11. They're still in this game. Still got plenty of time. 10 minutes left. Can we just put the game away, though? Clock is on our side. Just stay aggressive as we're going to punt it. No, we actually got the first down. Rico Dowdle, 2 touchdowns on the day. I say kick the field goal. He makes the 55-yarder, so he's only perfect when it's a long field goal. He can't make short field goals. And we get a fumble recovery for Nick Nash. 2 turnovers for the defense on the day. And with this touchdown to Zeke Elliott, safe to say the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl in year 4. Can we get our 4th ring, our 3rd ring with our 3rd team, but our 4th ring overall as we go on 2 with the Chiefs? They get the 4th down. And they're not going away. They score a touchdown. They're down 14. 37 seconds left, though. The game is over. The Dallas Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl. First time since the 90s. Fumble recovery for Nash. Rico Dowdle, 2 touchdowns. A pick for Malik Hooker, who was on the trading block. Guys stepping up. As we are going to the Super Bowl, check out, see who made the Pro Bowl for the rest of the league. Upgrade the team real quick, and it is the Kansas City Chiefs. Cowboys. I told y'all. What I tell y'all, bro? What I tell you, bro? It's always either the Cowboys, Chiefs, or Cowboys, Browns at some point. We just so happen to have to wait 4 seasons, but I knew it was gonna come down to it. Cowboys, Chiefs, Super Bowl. As we look at the Pro Bowl roster, we're not going to have anybody because we are in the Super Bowl. As Jordan Love, who we just played, he's there. Sam Darnold with the Panthers is there. Christian McCaffrey, Russell Wilson, blah, blah, blah. Quintez Cephas had that great year. Yep, glad we don't have anybody there because that means we are in the Super Bowl. Let's go ahead and simulate the next week and see if we have any depth trait upgrades, as we are a 86 overall, 83 defense, 89 offense. The Chiefs, 90 overall. They're way better than us. Their defense is better than us at an 87. Their offense is a 93. They are the better team. Let's go ahead and check out Super Bowl Media Day. Mike McCarthy already has a ring with the Green Bay Packers. Like they said, Coach, you already have 1 ring. No stranger to the magnitude and atmosphere surrounding Super Bowl. How much does that help? I mean, non-factor. We're playing the damn Chiefs, the juggernaut Chiefs. So just because Mike McCarthy got a ring already, don't mean shit. So let's see if we have any depth trait upgrades. As CeeDee Lamb is now superstar X Factor. So that's going to help us. Definitely going to help us in the Super Bowl. Anybody else on the offense? I don't see anybody. And then on the defensive side, we saw Osai went up in season. Burks was a star. And Jabril Cox went up to star. So shout out to Jabril Cox. Shout out to Osai for hitting it in season. And shout out to CeeDee Lamb, newly X Factor. And then we're going to go ahead and look at the Chiefs roster. Because they still got Patrick Mahomes, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They got Darrell Henderson now. Tyreek still there. Some guy named Tavares Marshall, Van Jefferson. A rookie, C.J. Kramer, who looks good. Another rookie, Darrell Stewart. Still got Travis Kelce. They got Orlando Brown, Thuney, Humphrey, Trey Smith, Lucas Niang, Arden Key, Ettore Gross-Matos, Frank Clark, Derek Nottie, Chris Jones, James Lynch, some rookie left outside linebacker, George Garland, Nick Bolton. Still seems like they still got the same team. They added Nick Needham, another cornerback. Yeah, they're good. They are good. So it's going to be tough. Won't be mad if we lose this game. We made it to the Super Bowl, though. We did something that the Cowboys ain't did in a long time. And that's go to a Super Bowl. So let's hop right into it. See if we can get our 4th ring. Our last ring was with the Kansas City Chiefs when we did our Chiefs rebuild. So it'd be nice to beat the team that we last won our Super Bowl with. As the Chiefs march on to the field, Patrick Mahomes, who just won another MVP award, playing the Dallas Cowboys. We had to go through the Rams, who were tough. Best team in the league. We beat them. Had to beat the tough Bears team, tough Vikings team, just to get here.
Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there.
And let's hop right in. as they get the ball first. And they start off with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So the Chiefs are running the ball, doing something a little different. They're not doing the usual passing. They're running it, just straight runs. And then they go for the big pass to Travis Kelce for 30 yards, and then they get the instant touchdown to Van Jefferson. So I love their play calling. They're doing something different, running the ball. Then they surprise us with the pass. And let's see if we can match them. We get the big play to CeeDee Lamb for 27 yards. And then we get another big play to CeeDee Lamb. This is going to be the CeeDee Lamb Super Bowl game. Can we get 1 yard? And we do. With Zeke, that was big. We need touchdown. We need to score with them. And we're getting shut down. And we get a big play to Cooper. And then let's see if we can get the touchdown here. 3rd and 1. We couldn't get in. And we kick a field goal. That might be play of the game already. We got all the way down there and we couldn't punch it in. Defense, Jabril Cox, you need to pick that off. This is Super Bowl, damn it. You might not get another chance. DeForest Marshall, you might not get another chance. Mahomes ain't going to make that mistake. Defense not taking advantage of the opportunities. You need to pick those off. Stop dropping them. Offense didn't get the touchdown. Burks dropping it. Rookie mistake. Mahomes is going to make you pay for it every time. Every time. Can we stop him on 3rd and goal? We actually do. So they got stopped at the goal line just like us. We come back with Cooper for 13 yards. Zeke gets stopped. L'Jarius Sneed drops it, and we make them pay for it. Then we get the big play to Michael Gallup. Now that we're down here again, can we punch it in this time, though? Can we get the touchdown? Please get the touchdown. Fuck, man. Another field goal. Settling for field goals. We're not going to beat the Chiefs. Settling for fucking field goals, man. Now we can't stop the passing attack. Move backwards a little bit. Joe Thuney making a mistake. Patron's throwing it away. 3rd and long. They're going to get it. No. They actually get sacked by Jabril Cox. And they missed the 45-yard field goal. Harrison Butker, thank you. And we are right back in it. We get 10 yards of Michael Gallup. That might have been the play of the game, that missed field goal. Michael Gallup, 25 yards. We're moving backwards. 3rd and long. Get 8 yards. I say go for it. They kick another field goal. 3 straight field goals, man. Those could be all touchdowns. Hopefully they don't get no points here. Jabril Cox. This is Jabril Cox game. A pick and a sack. Stop them from getting any points. We get the ball at half. And we don't do shit with it. 3rd and 2. They get the first down. Moving backwards. 3rd and long. They get a big penalty because of Malik Hooker, bitch ass. This is so frustrating, man. We're kicking ourselves in the foot. If we would have just scored those touchdowns instead of kicking those field goals, can we stop them on 3rd and goal again? And we actually do. So not only are we getting stopped on the goal line, they're getting stopped too. So both defense is just playing their hearts out. But, man, their defense is shutting my offense down. We should have went for it. I don't know why Mike McCarthy is not being aggressive. Hold on. Leighton Vander Esch might have made the play of his career. Interception. And then they get a penalty. No excuses. Touchdown. Oh, my God, Zach Martin. You better. Okay. Dak rushes it for a touchdown. Well, Zeke does. Okay. I thought it said Zach. Dak, I meant. So we get a touchdown finally. Thank you, Leighton Vander Esch. Shout out to the defense. There he goes again. And they punt it. Oh, my God. Feed Zeke. Feed him. That boy's hungry. Seeking his first ring. Rico Dowdle. If we punch it in here, we go up big on the Chiefs. I know we got stopped at the goal line. I know we've been kicking field goals all day. And we're going to kick another one. No, we go for it on 4th down. We throw it to the offensive lineman, the right tackle, Marcus Harper. What the fuck? What a play call from Mike McCarthy. A trickery. We throw it to Marcus Harper on 4th down. The right tackle. Give him Super Bowl MVP. If we win. It's still a 10-point game, damn it. And oh my God, the defense is lights out right now. And they go for it on 4th down and they get a 1st down themselves. This is crazy. Oh, shit. And they get the touchdown. We're only up 3 with 4 minutes to go. They got a chance to win this shit. Can we end it? 4 minutes to go. Just feed Zeke. Feed Zeke. Michael Gallup. Oh, my God. We're going to give it back to him. No. Michael Gallup gets the 1st down. One more 1st down, and we're Super Bowl champions. Zeke got it. Zeke got it. Crown him. Crown him. We go for it on 4th down. Rico Dowdle ends it. The Dallas Cowboys are your Super Bowl champions once again. First time since the 90s. What a game, though.
They etch their name forever in NFL.
Thought we screwed ourselves getting down to the goal line. Kicking field goals all game, not being able to get touchdowns, but then the defense stopping the Chiefs from getting touchdowns down there at their goal line. Van Der Esch getting an interception, and then for Mike McCarthy to go for it on 4th down when it looks like we were finna kick another field goal down there in the red zone by the goal line. He throws it to Harper, our right tackle, who we drafted a couple of seasons ago. One of the biggest plays in Super Bowl history as Dak lifts the trophy up just like that number 4 on his jersey in year 4. We win the Super Bowl same day as WrestleMania Night 1 is about to happen in Dallas. We have our own little Super Bowl mania celebration. What a Super Bowl, though. Shout out to the Chiefs, man. Patrick Mahomes threw 2 picks, by the way. None from Dak. Dak, why is it saying he threw no touchdowns as Harper got a touchdown? Wow. Our backup quarterback, Terrence Peters, threw the touchdown to our offensive lineman, Harper. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Marcus Harper for 13 yards, 6'4", 317. Legend. Jabril Cox had that sack and that pick. That boy earned himself a new contract. Van Der Esch was great. Man, all the moments in this game. Cliff Williamson, I know we set up for the field goals. He made all his field goals. Jabril Cox getting that sack and that pick. Van Der Esch getting that pick, turning the game. But God damn it, the offensive lineman, Harper, and Terrence Peters, a 50-something overall backup quarterback. Can't make this shit up. As we beat the juggernaut Chiefs to win the Super Bowl in year 4, I get my 4th ring in year 4 with number 4, Dak Prescott. And it was tough, man. We had to beat the Rams, the Bears, the Vikings. All those teams were good. But, man, that's probably one of the craziest Super Bowls I ever simulated. Our backup quarterback, bro, Terrence Peters, whatever the fuck his name is, 50-something overall. Look at this. Gets in the game on 4th down, 58 overall, his 4th year in the league. 58 overall, throws 13 yards to this man, Marcus Harper. Touchdown. Everybody played their part. Dak didn't turn the ball over. He ain't thrown no touchdowns. Peters threw the touchdown to Harper. Zeke was great. Bullock, injury, but it was a blessing in disguise because Dowdle ended the NFC Championship game and he ended the Super Bowl with the last carry. Gallup had that big game. Lamb had the big game in the Super Bowl. I think Gallup's was in the NFC Championship game. Schultz and Cooper had a couple of catches. The O-line didn't give up any sacks, I don't believe. St. Lawrence, Ozai was great. Baker had a sack in the NFC Championship game. Jabril Cox going up star dev and then getting a sack and a pick in the Super Bowl. Could be a Super Bowl MVP. Van Der Esch with the pick we saw. Parsons was getting sacks. The secondary I was a little disappointed in. They all dropped, some picks like Downing. He dropped some, and then Malik Hooker had that pick in the NFC Championship game, which might have solidified himself as our free safety going into year 5. Nick Nash had a fumble recovery. Williamson made all his kicks. Anger punted the ball well. Great Super Bowl win for us in year 4. And it's the year 2024. So in the year 2024, in year 4, I get my 4th ring with Dak Prescott, number 4, quarterback. Just 4s all over the damn place. Let's go ahead, head off to the offseason and check out the recap as Jabril Cox is the Super Bowl MVP, a man in his contract year. Didn't know if we was going to bring him back. Damn right, we're bringing him back. He is a Super Bowl MVP. Could have went to anybody. Could have went to Zeke. Could have went to CeeDee Lamb. Could have went to the right tackle Harper. Could have gave it to a backup quarterback, damn it. Could have went to Leighton Van Der Esch. No, Jabril Cox had that sack, and he had a pick. So, rightfully deserved. He is your Super Bowl MVP. And then on the side, as you saw, Patrick Mahomes was MVP. Joe Judge with the Bengals, Coach of the Year. Panthers, Christian McCaffrey, Offensive Player of the Year. Yannick Ngakoue for the Raiders. And then the Broncos quarterback, Jesse Ross. And then our first-round pick, cornerback Morris Burks, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Great year for the Dallas Cowboys as they were the Cowgirls not too long ago. Look at them now. Grown man shit. Let's go ahead and upgrade the team. Look at any retirements. Look at the mock draft 3. As we are down here at number 32, and they have us taking a running back, Eric Sheppard. Now, I know Zeke is getting up there in age. Bullock had that big injury, but I'm fine with Rico Dowdle. So, really don't need a running back. Zeke isn't slowing down. Now, let's check out the retirements. Hopefully, we don't have anybody. And I don't see any Cowboys. No Cowboys. And we'll look at the players to negotiate. I think Jabril Cox might have been the big one. Rico Dowdle is getting a contract extension. What he did in the playoffs when Bullock went down with injury, it sucks that Jabril Cox did not keep his star dev. But Super Bowl MVP, so we'll bump up the salary a little bit and the bonus. He won Super Bowl MVP. We're paying him. Rico Dowdle, what you did in the playoffs, give him a little bonus in the salary. Pay him. Chauncey Golston, you can take your ring and leave. We don't really need him. Deshaun Wright, same thing. Griggs, he's been backing up Tank Lawrence. It's kind of a lot of money, though. Ball had that horrible preseason. No, sir. Matt Farniok, I'll bring him back. 2-year deal. He's been great as a backup. Olsen, too much money. Sheppard, really don't need. Franklin, really don't need. LeBlanc, really don't need. So all these other backups we really don't need. We'll just bring back Matt Farniok. And we're losing Chauncey Golston. So with Chauncey Golston, our backup right end, being our biggest loss, and Deshaun Wright, we're in great hands. We brought everybody back. And we're going to figure out how we can upgrade this team even more to defend our Super Bowl crown. Let's see. And Terrence Peters, man, I love him. I love him. Staying on as the backup quarterback. Let's see. Rico Dowdle. We got Bullock. Rico Dowdle might be the backup running back next season over Bullock. Let's see. Cooper's been playing better than Gallup, but Gallup showed up big in the postseason. We honestly could upgrade over Dalton Schultz. Let's say Dalton Schultz, tight end. Oza, hopefully they let him keep. Of course they don't. He went up star dev in season, and then they take it away from him. Definitely defensive tackle, too. Maybe even defensive tackle 1, because Deion Baker has been kind of a bust for us. Not getting enough sacks. Jabril Cox was great. Vander Esch Parsons was great. We fixed the cornerback position. I mean, we could use cornerback 3. Baber really didn't do nothing last season. Didn't do nothing. He hasn't done nothing since his rookie year. And then Downing wasn't that great from the slot cornerback position. So, yeah, we could use corner, tight end, defensive tackle. And let's see what free agents want to join us to try to repeat and run it back. Mr. Aaron Donald, who we're not going to go after. Let's see, we don't need running back. Don't need fullback. Don't need receivers. Tight ends aren't all that great. Don't need O-lineman. Don't need defensive end. We definitely need defensive tackle. Now, somebody like DJ Reader is there. But I think we might look to draft defensive tackle. And then we don't need left because we got Jabril Cox. We're going to rock with him. Cornerback 3, though. Who do we get for cornerback 3? I do want to bring somebody in. I don't want to bring in like maybe Byron Jones, Xavier Howard. Nah. We've already done Stephon Gilmore. Ain't nobody here, man. Jonathan Jones, maybe? Let's try Jonathan Jones. On a 1-year deal. Put this down just a little bit. Let's try Jonathan Jones. Zone corner. So looking at the draft, if we bring in Jonathan Jones, we can look at tight end and defensive tackle in the draft. Yeah, I think Jonathan Jones will be a great signing for us. And we can still bring in a defensive tackle and still draft one. So maybe a DJ Reader or like a Solomon Thomas maybe. Yeah, let's bring in like Solomon Thomas, 1-year deal. And we'll still look to draft defensive tackle. But Jonathan Jones, Solomon Thomas, not big free agent signings. and we don't get them. Why is that? Don't want to join the Super Bowl champions? They might be coming. They're just thinking it over a little bit longer as we look at mock draft 4. See if they still have us taking that running back. They have us taking a receiver who has 8 catching. Be aware. Ooh, he looks like a beast. But too bad we already got 3 receivers that are pretty damn good. Let's take a look at the other positions of need. And one of them is tight end. There's this guy, Eric Loomis, B catching, B deep route. It's B's all over the place. So I'll definitely look at him. But this guy, Lucas Norris, A awareness, A medium route, A pass block, A run block finesse. He's a beast. He's our Jason Witten replacement. We're going to look at Lucas Norris, and then on the defensive side, we need a defensive tackle. Let's look at Dakota Taylor here. A power moves, A play reg. He looks like a beast too. Him, and then we'll look at Demetrius Henning, B tackling. C pursuit, so he looks okay. We'll look at Darby here, C power moves. A play reg, B awareness. He looks good. And then we'll look at Carmen, A power moves. B play reg, C impact block. So I think we get one of those defensive tackles. Definitely look at that tight end. There's actually another defensive tackle right here. He doesn't look that good. And we'll look at this last one, Jonathan Beckham. He looks okay. And then we'll look at cornerback still. Still look at cornerback. So we could take another. Even though we're trying to bring in Jonathan Jones. C catching. B catching. C man. A block shedding. B tackling. All right, so Deshaun Nelson looks okay. Let's look at these 2 3 to 4 rounders. He's slow by Ben Richards. C press, B tackling. I mean, he looks okay. We'll just put him on the list. And we'll look at punter too. Anger's getting up there in age. C kick accuracy, good kick power. And then we'll look at this punter, and that'll be it. C accuracy, good kick power. He can throw. So, Rob House. And let's just go ahead, see if we get Jonathan Jones, see if we get Solomon Thomas. Add more competition at defensive tackle. We get both of them. So we get more depth at cornerback. Definitely get better at cornerback. 5th-year option really doesn't matter, but we're going to pick it up. Whoever it is, Nick Nash, he's been playing great. I know he hasn't been able to get off that normal dev, but he's been playing great. So he's going to get rewarded. 5th-year option. And we're just going to simulate to the draft. Check out, see if anybody from the NFC East made any big moves in free agency. Hopefully we don't get kicked out, and we just did. It's all part of the rebuilds now. It's all part of the rebuilds. We'll check out the final mock draft to see if they have us taking a running back or a receiver. I hope they feel like the tight end or defensive tackle. I actually need to see if that tight end, are they going to another team in the first round? And they're actually not. So Loomis is. But they have us taking Lucas Norris. I think that's the one we wanted anyway. With all the A's, yes, sir. I love the mock draft. Lucas Norris will be a Dallas Cowboy. to compete with Dalton Schultz. That'll make our offense even more dangerous, having 2 tight ends. And looking at the league signings, Aaron Donald goes to the Patriots, but we're focused on the NFC East. As I see the Giants getting Byron Jones. Giants getting Landon Dickerson. Jonnu Smith going to the Commanders. And Eagles getting Chuba Hubbard. So, no scary moves. We didn't make any scary moves like that either. But we got better at cornerback. I guess you say we got better at defensive tackle, and we're going to get better in the draft.
All right, now on the clock.
Starting with tight end. Let's go to our pick.
All right, on the clock now. The Cowboys.
Make our selection. And we are going to take Lucas Norris, tight end out of Oklahoma. See all those A's on his report card, passing with flying colors. Welcome to the Cowboys, Lucas Norris, hidden dev. Let's go.
Time is ticking.
Watch out, Dalton Schultz. Second round pick, we're going to look at interior D lineman. As there is a receiver right here. Doesn't look that good. I see why people are passing on him. Might have to take that cornerback. Sean Nelson, B catching, C man, A block shedding, B tackling. And then you got this Ben Richards guy. He has B tackling, but I like Deshaun Nelson. Even though we brought in Jonathan Jones, we're going to take Deshaun Nelson. Keep beefing up
the Giants,
the secondary. Got 94 acceleration. Could be a return man for us. But we use, even though we got 3 corners, we use, I love using my 4 cornerbacks. And then we'll look for defensive tackle. Solomon Thomas might get a chance to start at defensive tackle this year. Looking at D tackles, really nobody there. We'll look at any right ends that may be big enough to move in the D tackle. Really don't see any. So that's unfortunate. Man, there's another fucking corner. I hate to take another cornerback. Don't need that many. Let's look at running back maybe, or just simulate the rest of the draft. B break tackle. Runs a 4-3-1. B break tackle, B spin move. We might have to take this guy. Do we need another running back though? Do we take left tackle? Prepare for Tyron Smith. I know we're going into year 5. We don't have to prepare for his retirement or anything. But we could. It's looking like that running back though. Taking the running back. Don't know what's going on with Bullock, his injury.
All right,
let's take a running back.
The Chargers. It's the Cowboys.
And we have another 3rd round pick from the Calvin Joseph trade. And here's where we can take a backup lineman. Got a lot of day 3 guys here. But this guard. D pass block, no sir. But Mike Golston. I think we already looked at him. C impact blocking. A stamina, C's. We'll take him.
And the Giants now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on?
Back up Tyron Smith. Then we need to get a guard. We brought back. We extended that one guard, so really don't need one. Could use a backup middle linebacker. for Leighton Vander Esch. Not one that has F block shedding. Still didn't hit on our D tackle. D power move, C tackling. B play reg. Did we take a chance on that? Zach Nance. This guy, DeAndre Overeem. B power moves. C awareness. A injury. He looks good. Let's take him.
Okay, the Giants up now. They're on the clock.
Because we did lose Chauncey Golston. Need a backup defensive end.
All right, on the clock now, the Cowboys.
Forgot we needed punter. Take Rob House here with the 6th round pick.
All right, now on the clock, the Giants.
93 kick power. Okay. And then with our final pick.
Okay, it's the Cowboys.
Actually, we have another 6th round pick. Thinking with these last 2 picks, we can go D tackle. F tackle, man. None of these D tackles can tackle. So we might be shit out of luck. B tackling. F stamina. I don't care about stamina. You get tired all you want. We'll take him, Chris Young, and then we'll go ahead and try to get like a linebacker with the last pick.
The Cowboys on the clock.
Very last pick in the draft. As the Chiefs take another running back. See who may be good. See if we can find a diamond in the rough. Not looking good for the middle linebackers. All I see is F's and D's. Okay, we got a C zone. All these guys can't suck, can they? A injury. Can't catch, cover. No stamina. Who do we take? I mean, who's our safety? We got Nash. Do we need a backup strong safety? I think we do. I think we do need a backup strong safety. We might not even make this pick. We might have the computer make it for us as we are running out of time. Yeah, they're going to have to make it for us. So be it. Could have just simulated it. And they take another fucking punter. Double dip at punter. Pat Anger, watch out. Job may be taken. As we look at the draft recap, our tight end was a 72 overall. Looking at his stats, I think he'll be okay. He might not start. Still might go with Dalton Schultz. Cornerback with 67. Jonathan Jones might start again. Peterson, 69. That's okay. He's fast. Could be a return guy. Whiffed on that left tackle. Defensive end looks great. Moving to D tackle, he actually might go up. And then the second punter was actually better. So I'm glad the computer decided to double dip at punter. Let's see if this one might have had a hidden dev. No, he did not. Kick power 90, 72 for the accuracy. And then Rob House, kick power was 92, 71 accuracy. So, I mean, I think they're the same overall because Rob House, his morale is down too. His morale is down too. So, both of them pissed off they got drafted to the Cowboys because why would we draft punters when we got Anger still at punter? So that's probably why I pissed. But we won the Super Bowl year 4, 2024. with number 4 at quarterback. Dak Prescott, one of the most craziest plays in history, backup quarterback coming in, throwing it to our right tackle, Harper. Same day, WrestleMania is in Dallas, Texas. We have our own little WrestleMania, Super Bowl mania with the Cowboys. But that'll wrap it up for part 4 until the next episode.